It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against...
We are live from the home of the Pistons, Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Golden State Warriors.
And the difference on that night is their ability to knock down triples.
What they did, they made a serious effort to generate good shots along the perimeter. Extremely accurate.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Clint Capella. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Here's Antetokounmpo. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Steve, the golden era basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked by Capella, and he gets it back. The shot's good from Westbrook. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Gay outside. Capella trying to free himself up.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter. And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. 7-point differential. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
He's off on that one. Nice D from Rose. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Bagley. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Bagley, the pass to Barton. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Jackson. .143 left in the first quarter. Outside Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Here's Capella. Another miss by Utah.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
The lead pushed to double digits. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Communication seemed to be missing, and if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that.
Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Gay outside. Rose finds Gay. Antetokounmpo against Middleton. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Bank shot, no good.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Westbrook surveying the D. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Rose passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And that ends the frustration. They've been ice cold to start this one.
Yeah, their first bucket of the night. You can hear the collective sigh of relief.
Now here's Barton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Barton. Both free throws good from Barton. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Jackson against Westbrook. Pass to Barton. Nice D from Rose.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
There's Jackson with the three. That shot off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double. Rather a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's.
In a good way, you gotta.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
You control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
So on the floor for Utah, Antetokounmpo out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now here's Adams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Smitty, no doubt you had an outstanding jump shot. Talk about the difference in approach when you're a catch and shoot guy versus a pull up off the dribble shooter.
Yeah, catch and shoot is obviously totally different mechanics, Kevin. You're waiting for somebody to pass it. You're obviously getting your mind set to be able to get yourself in position, get your feet right, and obviously shooting the basketball. Pulling up off the dribble, sometimes it tends to what the defense gives you. And that is an art to see guys like Steph and those guys, Kevin Durant and LeBron, who's added that, to being able to be comfortable shooting the basketball off the dribble. That is the hardest part about shooting it, pulling up off the dribble versus catch and shoot.
So as a great shooter, you think that is just, that's the very top. But your admiration is very high for guys that can do that well.
Yeah, because you don't have time to get your feet set and get your mechanics right when the ball is in the air versus having it in your hand.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Utah calls timeout.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him last game against Memphis. To the inside, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Utah. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Phoenix, 3 games behind.
And seeing where Utah is, yeah, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
It's fun to watch. The guys are enthusiastic. The coach, the fans, they all just want to keep rolling.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Derrick Rose. The pass to Adams. Keeps it alive, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gay right side. And Adams sends it back. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
The new head coach of Detroit is Dwayne Casey. They're lucky he was available. He guided the Raptors to a franchise best 59 wins last season, and he was the coach of the year.
Now here's Rose. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson kicks to Gay. The tray. But they'll get another chance. Tries again. With the clock winding down, they shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the evening. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Pistons. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Bagley. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Bagley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jackson in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Rose against Barton. Passes it to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Reggie Jackson. For Detroit, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he can't hit the second. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
How about this? Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 14. Kenny, some perspective, please.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing.
And it's just about time now.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
Will Barton is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Adams in at the center position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Here's Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And Adams with the slam.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Gay. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Detroit leading by 12. Barton finds Adams. Westbrook against Jackson. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the Jazz call time here. Steve, offenses have gotten so good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
And he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Jazz shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Now here's Gay. D right on him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Now here's Barton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. No good with the triple.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
They get it again. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And after an abysmal first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
Now here's Middleton. He has 5. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jazz trail by 11. To the middle. The putback. Here's Gay. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. No good from Gay.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Middleton with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Back to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bagley. Detroit, no good that time either. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 11. Scooped up. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Capella kicks to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Antetokounmpo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pistons leading by 11. Feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Gay outside. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Pass to Barton. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Detroit holding on to an 11-point cushion. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jackson is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. Here's Jackson after the basket by Will Barton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Detroit leading by 11. Westbrook kicks to Bagley. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Will Barton.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Barton finds Westbrook. Over Jackson. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 9. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from the wing.
The open mid-range jump shot. He knows he has to hit that one.
Middleton the pass to Bagley. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Gay. Lays it up off the glass.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
The Pistons shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And Adams kicks to Bagley. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. And it's Gay at the elbow. Yep, that one goes. Gay's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. So it's Utah now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Antetokounmpo finds Capella, and here's Gay. Adams defending. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're in front by 4. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well we got the point across.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
The pass to Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the right block. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 19 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Now, here's Bagley. Hands the 3.
And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The feed now to Gay. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a big bucket. Rudy knows this team needs his offense, and he wants to provide it.
Barton kicks to Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He got the space he needed, but just blew the layup. It hurts me to see points lost like that.
Jackson tries again. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Feeds it to Rose. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
I will put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Outside Westbrook. Over Jackson. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the Pistons to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Pistons, Steven Adams is out there with Bagley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Great D that time from Middleton. Barton passes to Bagley. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gay up top. Pulls up. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Barton against Rose. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And it's Westbrook missing. Utah shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Rose. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
The leadership role with Derrick Rose, taking the responsibility of a big possession right there. Put everything on his shoulders.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Westbrook double team. For 3, Middleton, and no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Gay. Yes!
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Westbrook. Kicks to Middleton. Westbrook finds Middleton. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Utah calls timeout. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose. Antetokounmpo dishes to Jackson. Six to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Middleton. Oh, no good. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And they are going to have to review the call. They originally ruled it no basket. And if they got it right, there's another overtime to come.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Jackson looking around. It's stolen by Adams. Barton outside. A floater. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Jazz with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Barton, no luck. There's 1:26 left in the second overtime. What a game. Westbrook against Jackson. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Important time in the game in terms of momentum. You see Reggie willing to put the team on his back.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Utah.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Inside, here's Barton. It's good!
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
The playmaking of Reggie, a work in progress, but looking good right there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. And Middleton kicks to Barton. Here's Westbrook. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here's Utah. 3-point lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Count it!
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 27 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Middleton against Gay. And Middleton kicks to Bagley. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
And here's Utah. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And whatever play they run has to be quick.
And with time working against them, even if they make it, they need to foul right away.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. That one a little long.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor. Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
Misses there. And so it's Utah with the win. The double. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Like I'm a diamond, hey, glow within while your surface shiny. Plus the touch is mine. Yeah, dog.